Customizing how PowerPoint presentations are saved. There are times when you want to control how your PowerPoint presentations are saved, and this is done by going into File menu, into the options, and clicking on Save. Now, in this customize window, you can see there is a couple of options that you can do for saving your presentation. This can be, for example, changing the format of the presentation, the format that you save the presentation in. In this case, I can go in there and change the presentation to, by default, save as macro enabled presentation, or save as the older version of PowerPoint, which is 97 and 2000. So this would be the default saving. Now, in this case, I leave it as a PowerPoint presentation. You can also customize the auto recovery for your presentation. That is, in case of power failure and anything, you can have your file saved after every 10 minutes. You can change the duration of time that you want your presentation to be saved. So in this case, every changes that you make in your presentation will be auto saved every 10 minutes. Now, the other option that you can change in here is the default file location, which is where by default PowerPoint needs to save your file. It can be in My Documents, it can be anywhere else. So you can actually add the save in place here so that all your PowerPoint files can be saved in a new file. You can also go in and change your draft. This is in cases where you have actually set your file to be auto recovered in a server, so you can change the default server direction where you want your file to be saved. And lastly, how you save your files, you can actually embed the files or the fonts. Make sure that the fonts are smaller so that you embed characters used in this presentation. This will reduce the file size. Or you embed all the characters, not only the fonts but all the characters, so that when other people go in and save the version, or wherein other people would be saving the version, should actually see whatever you saved in your presentation as an embedded object. Now, once you're done with customizing how your documents are saved, you then click on OK.